I'm Max, and this is my 1960 Austin Healey 3000. My first memory of the Austin Healey is when I was about 10 years old. I think the Healeys had just been sold in Australia, the first big Healeys, and I instantly liked the shape. But it was a long time before I was able to buy a Healey. It sold new in Canada, in Vancouver, in 1960, and I don't know the history of it in Canada, and so I bought it in 2001, and it did actually sit in my shed for a few years before I started work on it. And I finally got it on the road registered in 2008. So it took 7 years and a lot of money. I virtually had to buy a whole interior for it. Didn't have any interior at all. I converted it from left-hand drive to right-hand drive, and then the car went to the panel beaters for the final panel work and painting. And it came back home and I put it together, and finally got it registered in 2008, ready for the Austin Healey National Rally in 2009, which was held in Perth. This particular car is, it's a very nice cruising car. It does have a big torquey engine. It's a 6-cylinder, 3-litre inline, and it produces about 124 horsepower. As I said, it's quite nice to drive touring. Around town it can be a bit lumpy, but it does look great, and certainly does attract a lot of looks from people as you're driving around. Some of the features of the car that I don't particularly like, especially the size. It's quite small inside, quite narrow, and being a tall fellow, it's not the most comfortable car, but certainly I think the looks make up for it, and just the pleasure of driving it on the open road. Austin Healeys have certainly increased in value over the years. I paid just under $20,000 for a car that was basically in boxes. You can buy a good driver for around $50,000, and the absolute top of the range late model Austin Healeys now tend to pull about $120,000 to $130,000.
So, when it comes to deciding on your next car, you can go classic or modern. The choice is yours.